Hey y'all, this is Julia Rico. Again, I don't have my mic, which my equipment has been broke, so I'm hoping to get myself a new microphone so I can have y'all hear what I just said. Currently, I'm watching the Dodgers Yankees game 5 and game 4, actually, a must-win game for the Yankees, and the Yankees are up 6-4 over the Dodgers. So let's start. Let's start with the college football week 9 update. Some good ones that happened for this week 9. Illinois is losing to Oregon 38-9 as Oregon gets a big win against Illinois. Penn State takes down Wisconsin 28-13. Ohio State survives against Nebraska 21-17. Texas, after coming off a loss to Georgia, they go to Vanderbilt in Nashville, and they beat them 27-24. Big survival game for them. Miami trashes Florida State in their big rivalry in Florida, 36-14. The game that I predicted Texas A&M to beat LSU turned out to be Texas A&M is for real, as Texas A&M wins it 38-23. Now, before we get to the others, I said Texas A&M will win this game because of how Mike Elko is coaching this team. And he is coaching this team really good. Really good. Really good job. He's doing a great job. Now, will it be enough to get to the SEC championship game? Depends on this week against South Carolina, and I will predict that on Thursday, so excited to talk about that. Head scratcher for LSU. You got a feeling right now that that's a huge loss, and then you got 2 weeks. I believe next week you gotta be ready against Alabama. So tough for them. Let's keep going. BYU takes down UCF as the underdog favorite, 37-24. Notre Dame gets a heavy win against Navy, 51-14. Iowa takes that. No, it's not Iowa. It's Indiana. For real, Indiana. I'm sorry. Misspelled that, but here it is. Indiana takes down Washington 31-17. Elson, the running back, has 29 carries, 123 rushing yards, and a touchdown on the ground, as Indiana stays undefeated in the Big Ten. Alabama demolishing 21st team in the country, Missouri, 34-0, as Alabama will go to the bye and get themselves ready for their next opponent, LSU. Kansas State taking down Kansas, 29-27. Ole Miss gets a big win against Oklahoma, 26-14. SMU survives in Duke. Big win for SMU against Duke, 28-27. And yeah, this is one of the best ranking games. I will say is Texas A&M LSU, but I will also say Nebraska, Ohio State. I mean, Ohio State's offense is not going well for this week, and they got Penn State in Happy Valley. So that's going to be the game of the week. Yes, it is official. This is my game of the week. So stay tuned when we get to college football predictions, probably assuming Wednesday or Thursday. Let's get to the unranked games. Georgia Tech falls to Virginia Tech in a big rivalry, 21-6. Their quarterback drones 16 out of 27, 128 passing yards, and a touchdown on the air. This is a sticky game, really interesting game, and no one has talked about this. Charlotte falls to Memphis, 28-33. Tulane and North Texas, classic game, 45-37. Tulane gets that win. Wake Forest goes to Southern California, takes down Stanford, 27-24. Baylor runs over Oklahoma State and wins it by 10, 28-38. Texas Tech and TCU, classic game again. And TCU wins it 34-35, and they're one win away for an eligible bowl game. And we'll get to who has clinched themselves in the bowl. Take me home to West Virginia. I'll be home, West Virginia. How about this? Big win for West Virginia on the road in Arizona, 31-26. As the Mountaineers get a big win against the Wildcats. Things are not going well in Utah as Houston upset Utah 14-17. Big rivalry between Michigan State and Michigan as Michigan survives against Michigan State. And then again, this Michigan team's not going well. Now they get tested against Oregon, and that's another good opponent for Michigan. While for Michigan State, another good opponent against Indiana in Michigan State's home turf. So something to keep an eye on. Congratulations to the Colorado Buffaloes as they have clinched a chance to a bowl game, 34-23 with a win against Cincinnati. Shedeur Sanders went for 25 out of 30, 323 passing yards, and 2 touchdowns. Those 2 touchdowns were for Travis Hunter, and a big win there. Washington State takes down San Diego State 29-26, so big day for them. All right, shout-outs. It's time for these shout-outs. Shout-out to this team, Sam Houston State, 10-7 against Florida International, and not only that, they have clinched eligible bowl game in their first season after the 2-year transition. So congrats to that school, 6-win team, and they're in the bowl games. Well earned. Kennesaw State, where are you? Because after getting that big upset win against Liberty, you get a shout out with that 27-24 win against the undefeated Liberty. The Panthers of Pitt, shout out to you guys. The 19th ranked team in the country taking down Syracuse 13-41. Boise State, the 17th team in the country, taking down UNLV 29-24. Ashton Justin, bro, can we just give him as a top 3, top 5 draft pick of this upcoming draft? Ashton Justin, 33 carries, 128 rushing yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Big day for him. And for Boise State, next challenge is San Diego State. Can they keep this momentum going? We'll find out. Some good Friday games. Not only Boise State and UNLV had some good ones, we had some good ones on Friday. Louisville survives and get a comeback win against Boston College, 31-27. USC getting a must-win game against Rutgers. Woody Marks, 15 carries, 94 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns in their 42-20 win. App State, where's my App State Mountaineers as they take down Georgia State 26-33. UConn taking down Rice 17-10. How about Ball State taking down Northern Illinois 23-25. Utah State taking down Wyoming 27-25. And finally, shout out to Arkansas State taking down Troy 31-34. That is it for our college football week 9 update. And again, I will do my college football week 10 predictions, and we got a fun one to have, so stay tuned. If you want more of those predictions, hit that subscribe button and share this video to your friends. See if they have opinions. Maybe, oh, this team is so good. Oh, maybe we're going to bounce back. Share this video to your friends. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.